Welcome back to the Furality Sylva interviews, the deep dive. I have DJ Foxy here, and we're gonna learn a bit about him. So Foxy, what's your hardware software setup?
So I use a Pioneer DDJ 400 with Rekordbox. I also have a Behringer Q500 USB as my audio mixer thing, whatever. Yeah, I use that for recording. And I also have an old Radio Shack that used to be an old Radio Shack microphone that used to be my dad's.
Okay, nice.
That's my microphone.
How do you like the DDJ 400 and how do you like Rekordbox?
Oh, it's really easy because you just got plug in your decks and then you're ready to go. I just use Beatport, select my songs, import other songs and samples and whatnot, and I've just gotten the hang of it for using it because it's still my first ever DJ setup, and
absolutely.
and honestly I can probably roll with it for a good couple more years.
Very nice. You mentioned that you have Beatport. Is that their streaming service? Or do you just...
No, it's not. It's not related to Pioneer in any way. It's just what I use to get my music. I just subscribe to Beatport and I have access to a library of songs. Right.
Beatport has a streaming service attached to it. So if you pay, I think it's like $20 or so monthly, you get that library instantly into your...
Yeah.
That what you're using?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Other times I just buy my tracks and just import them indirectly, or if of course free releases, I could just download and export and import them in.
Nice. Awesome. That kind of brings us a little bit to our next question. Quick little segue. What was your inspiration to start DJing?
7 to 8 years ago, I discovered Hardstyle and I absolutely enjoyed it, but I realized that it wasn't as popular in the US as it was, in Europe. And I just thought to myself, should I become a DJ? And I said, because I was very young at the time. I thought I wouldn't get there someday. I wouldn't bother because it probably would happen. But then 7 to 8 years later in late 2021, I met a lot of the hardstyle DJs who play at Furality and all that, and I really enjoyed how I realized that hardstyle seemed to be getting very popular in our community. And I thought to myself, maybe those thoughts I had 7 to 8 years ago weren't just me just projecting it on myself. And then I put a DJ 400 on my Christmas list, and my mom and grandpa worked together and purchased it for me. And I have been DJing ever since.
Now look at you, you're a real DJ. So in that kind of spirit, what are some of the DJs that you look up to or that you grab your inspiration from?
So first and foremost, F.Y.N.N, aka F.Y.N.N. He was the main inspiration. I have a lot of respect for my two quote-unquote fathers in DJing, Furality and F.Y.N.N. They have helped me out so much, especially in my beginning parts of my journey.
Good beans.
And then I also look up a lot to DJ Amiot, you, and a lot of other DJs. But of course, there's an honorable mention, my brother in sound, my brother in DJing pretty much, DJ Momo. Him and I are just great bros. We got along so well. He taught me a good couple tricks as well, and I just have nothing but respect for him. And another honorable mention, of course, even though he was not a DJ, he still played a very important part in my inspiration to become a DJ, and that, of course, is my late dad.
Oh.
I lost him to cancer when I was very young, but I used a lot of his equipment and stuff for my setup. I honestly don't think I would be at where I'm at as a DJ without him, without his knowledge in audio tech and whatnot. I learned a lot about audio related stuff, and that's how I really got a good starter setup as well. I have a lot of respect for my dad, and I miss him very much.
That's very...
I know that wherever he is, he's probably very proud of me.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's really, really good answers for all of that. So moving on to our little bit of a last bit, what's some advice, some tips and tricks that you might have for, you know, someone looking to start DJing?
Going with an open mind for whatever genre that it is you want to get into. Familiarize yourself with the sounds that whatever of your genre, and then look around on where talk to people about where you can get started, what equipment you might want, and of course have fun. Do it for the love of the music. Do it for the love of the music. Hardstyle forever.
Nice. Yeah, thank you so much for coming to interview with me. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is DJ Foxy, everybody. Bye.